Through the starting lineup for the visit.
And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
This is his first free throw of the game. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had Virginia. Just the second time had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Randle. Gobert dishes to Randle. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Randle can't get that one to fall. Here's Maxey. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Conley against Maxey. Here's McDaniels. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here is Conley, following the bucket by the Spurs. Gobert with a screen on Bryant. And stolen by Wembanyama. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Maxey finds Bryant. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Kamare. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Kobe misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson outside. Edwards against Kobe. Wembanyama left side. Clock at 6. Fades away. Bank shot, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Randle. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
You know, Randle has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Here's Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Boy, great screen that time by Kobe.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. Now, I asked him how you take care of the Stifle Tower himself, Rudy Gobert. Coach said, I think you just try to pester him on defense and stay away from him on offense. If he's anywhere near our shooters, that means it's time to move the ball. So they'll have to play keep away when it comes to Gobert. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And here's Edwards, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Edwards passes to Randle, to the inside, and finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Bryant looking it over. Pass to Maxey. Back to Kobe. MYNBA with it. Outside, Maxey. Here he goes. Here's Kamara. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
That's a 2 from Randall. Rebound, San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside, Edwards. Gobert against MYNBA.
And yet to attack the paint here, everything's coming from the outside.
And, you know, if you're on defense, that's exactly what you want. Keep them shooting over the top.
A big-time slam by MYNBA. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's MYNBA. He's coming off a 28-point game against Utah.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Kobe against Edwards. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Maxey against Conley. Bounce pass Maxey. Gobert against MYNBA. Over Gobert. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. MYNBA's got 8 points. Gobert down low. MYNBA on him. Gobert with it. Randall outside. Gobert down low. Defended by MYNBA.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Maxey against Randall. Stolen by McDaniels. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Maxey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
And the Spurs with some changes. Bamba is checked in for MYNBA. Cam Whitmore comes in for Thompson. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Kobe. Now, here's Clark. Pass to Shannon. Shoots from 12. The offensive rebound. Reed out of hand on it.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Here's Bamba. Kicks it out to Maxey. From the arc. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for Maxey. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so Clark nails both of them. Spurs leading by 7. Now Mitchell. Pass to Bamba. Back to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Whitmore. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Spurs making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 7. Clark outside. Outside Conley. Clark a screen on Mitchell. Conley the pass to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Pass to Kobe. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside Edwards to the middle. Reed in the post. Nails the baby hook. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for San Antonio. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Mitchell. He's out there with Kobe. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Kamare in at power forward. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Outside, Kobe. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Timberwolves trail by 3. When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor. And he's got great size and strength, and he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
Here's Mitchell. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Pass to Kamare. Now here's Thibault. To the paint. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Kobe.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Clark. At the elbow, Conley. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves. Thibault. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Down low. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kobe dishes to Bamba and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Kobe. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 8. Reed with a screen for Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and they take the lead.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And look out the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Spurs.
And they've pretty much ignored the corner 3 tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Here's DiVincenzo. Good D by Mitchell. Spurs trail by 3. Wembanyama, a screen. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Edwards inside. Whitmore defending. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Thompson over Clark. And it's Thompson scoring on a gorgeous play. And the Spurs lead by 1.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Thompson. DiVincenzo against Mitchell. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Spurs making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Clark. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxi.
Hey, we've seen Maxi take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Pass to Randle. Inside, the 8-footer. They get it back. Gobert dishes to Edwards. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Maxi against DiVincenzo. Wembanyama, a screen on McDaniel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And now a look at the numbers for Edwards.
coming off a terrific season. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's McDaniels. Hasn't made one yet. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Absorbing contact really well. Randall will get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Shannon. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you can see that coming, right? Wembanyama taking on contact, getting the better end of that deal.
And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Every time Maxey steps on the floor, you expect a big scoring night. Tyrese can explode offensively at any time.
Pass to Gobert. To the wing on the left. McDaniels against Thompson. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Davion Mitchell's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the inside. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's McDaniels. Stolen by Mitchell. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Stolen by McDaniels. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Connects from 3-point range. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson outside. Pass to Whitmore. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Just 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Randall no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's DiVincenzo. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Over at Spectrum, and turning our attention back to that first half of,
and we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And here's Kobe from the arc.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
And here's Randle. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McDaniels against Bryant. Wembanyama sets a screen for Bryant. Gobert with the block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
Randle passes to Gobert. Randle kicks to Edwards. Puts it up from 17, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 3. Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Bryant that's for 2. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Kobe. Randle no good.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And Wembanyama launches it from deep. No good. That would have tied it. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Now here's Randle. He's covered by Maxey. Kobe passes to Thompson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Thompson's got 6.
And when it comes to getting up and down the floor, Thompson has few peers.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Randle outside. Here's the teardrop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots to the line here.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Isaac's checked in for San Antonio. Maxey nailed from three-point land. 18 points for him.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The free throw drops for Bryant. Mitchell, he's checked in for Maxey. That one misses. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Mr. Gobert. Outside Edwards. Launches it from deep. Another shot, and it's finished off inside by Gobert. Gobert's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
MYNBA outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 with that last one. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. McDaniels against Thompson. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. From downtown, MYNBA with the rebound. MYNBA has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. The free throw drops for Kobe. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Bomba's checked in for the Spurs. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Thompson. Minnesota also with the sub. Clark's checked in, and so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Randall against Isaac. Shoots from 14. San Antonio with the rebound. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Edwards defending. Randall against Isaac. And a look here at the shot chart for Julius Randall.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And then Isaac slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, Jonathan Isaac, a spectacular athlete, and shows you just how spectacular with that throwdown.
Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen on Kobe. Edwards against Bryant. Edwards can't hit. San Antonio leading. On the wing, Bryant. Edwards defending. Edwards against Bryant. Thybulle, the pass to Isaac. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Persistence pays. Love seeing Isaac stay with the play like that, using his height and the high release on those nice finishes.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Edwards. Free throw, no good for Isaac.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Pass to Conley. Back to DiVincenzo. Over Bryant. Rebounded by Isaac. San Antonio leading by 4. Clark finds Conley. Back to Clark. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Clark's got 5.
You got to love the way Conley can run an offense, both in the half court and in transition. He's excellent.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look now for San Antonio. Whitmore comes in for Kobe. And Maxey subbed in for Davion Mitchell. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Clark. Outside, Maxey. No good from outside. And Clark has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a 1-point game. Now here's Conley. Whitmore defending. Shannon passes to Reed. Shoots over Bamba. Reed misses.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here's Maxey. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Six to shoot. Here's Maxey. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Conley against Maxey. Clark for 3, and Thibault sends it back. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Shannon passes to Clark. Shot from free throw range. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Clark's got 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Maxey looking it over. Here's Thibault. Can't cash in from the high post. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Pop.
Stay aggressive. You need about 8 or 9 of those.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Spurs leading by 3. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Whitmore is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low. Maxey passes to Bamba. Clock at 4. Stolen by Reed. Clark into the lane. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
Clark outside. Reed with a screen on Bamba. Clark the pass to Reed. Out to Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. He nails it, and we're tied up. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Here's Maxey. Here's Isaac. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Reed. No good off the front iron.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Thibault kicks to Maxey. MYNBA a screen on Conley. Lock at 6. Maxey attacking, and there it is for him. Maxey's got 22 points.
Maxey's showing great athleticism on his way to that finish at the rack.
Pass to Reed, the 3. And MYNBA pulls it down. Spurs leading by 4. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Maxey against Conley. Maxey passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Despite his relatively lean frame, Isaac is a solid screener because he makes himself big when he sets the screen.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look now for San Antonio. Kamar is checked in. That's Bryant in for Cam Whitmore. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Here's Kamara, guarded by Reed. Here's Kobe. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Chicago Bulls.
In that game against Portland, that one's going to be game number 9 on the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here is Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
To the middle. Mitchell against DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Good on the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Edwards with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Julius Randle comes in for Naz Reid. Here's Wembanyama. The shot that time, not on target. Randle with some nice D. Edwards dishes to Gobert to take the lead. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. And that one falls for Bryant. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Picked by Randall. Fires from 18. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 8 points in the quarter.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. San Antonio making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Kobe diving in. Out to Thompson. And here's Kobe for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. McDaniels against Kobe. McDaniels passes to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they have scraped and clawed to get back into this thing, just chipping away little by little and finally now taking the lead.
And that one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Isaac's checked in for San Antonio. Maxey comes in for Davion Mitchell. So it's San Antonio now. It's a 1-point game. Maxey kicks to Kobe. Thompson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gobert. And a great move by Wembanyama.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Maxey against DiVincenzo. Randall outside. 3-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's. Isaac misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Randall passes to Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Edwards. Randall with the ball. He's covered by Isaac. Randall dishes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Maxey finds Bryant, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Edwards drives in. Thompson with the rebound.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Isaac outside. Maxey against DiVincenzo. Wembanyama, a screen on DiVincenzo. Maxey, pocket 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Maxey against DiVincenzo. Randall kicks to Edwards. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
He throw good, Wembanyama.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. A 3-ball. No good from three-point territory. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot three, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.